Hi, good morning. I'm Juliana Jaffe Levin, and this is Awakening Wednesdays. For those of you who are new to us, briefly what we do here is spend 5 to 10 minutes just exploring tools and planting seeds of possibility to help us come closer to the voice inside that tells us our deepest truth, brings us to our deepest heart, which allows us to live with more joy, more happiness, and a little more centered in ourselves. So welcome. As always, we're going to begin. Just going to play a bar on the, can't speak today, on the chimes. And I just invite you to follow the sound as it gets quieter and quieter. Ah, that feels good, doesn't it? So rare for us to bring ourselves into our quiet in these busy, busy lives of ours. Today I wanted to kind of expand a little more from last week about compassion and really to highlight what it is to be a citizen on our planet right now and the challenges we face and how does compassion play into that. So we have so much disruption going on, really, really painful times. The escalation this past week in the Middle East with Israel and Lebanon, and I've got something in my eye, so I'm going to let myself rub it out there. Okay. Our upcoming elections, so much disruption, so much negativity, so many things that can escalate fear, anger, all kinds of things. I saw a Facebook post and it said, I'm craving peace like I never have before. I just want to wake up happy. I want to wake up feeling good. And I thought to myself, me too. This craving for peace in the face of what's going on in our world is, I think, part of what's going to save us all, because we need to crave peace. How does that fit with compassion? Where the hell was I going, huh? So what I know is that we absorb that which is around us. Through the years of being a therapist and a transformational life coach, I've often said to people that as children, and this is where I used the metaphor the most, we are like the water in a teacup. And our parents, because when we're children, they're pretty much our sole and main influence, are the tea bags. And over time, even if you don't heat it, you just let it sit there, we become of the same stuff. So I had this awareness this morning that with the intensity of what's going on the planet right now, it's another time where that is like the tea bag and we are all the water. And we absorb so much of it. And I don't know if most of you have heard this concept before, but whatever is a mirror for us outside of ourselves, okay, which kind of reflects a part of me that I may be aware of or I may be completely unaware of, I experience more deeply. So, for instance, with the disruptions right now, that which where I have anger stored inside of me that I may not be aware of, where I may have a sense of helplessness, powerlessness that I'm not aware of, where things feel unjust in my life, or I carry it with me and it's not even happening now. All of these things, when they are in front of us and they're in our worlds, they attach to those parts of ourselves. And I always say it's like a file gets uploaded and we're operating from that file and we're not even aware. And I think that is happening so much in our lives right now. I feel tender, almost tearful for us because it's a hard time. It is a challenging time. These are extraordinary times. And so we have a lot to deal with, and we have a responsibility to ourselves to be compassionate, to become aware, so that we can make more conscious choices and not just be that water and absorb it all. So I was thinking that maybe we could take a moment today. And, I don't know about you, but some of these cliche terms, they get old, the whole idea of gratitude and daily gratitude and, being thankful. And they're true. Oh my God, these are some of the most dearest concepts of my heart. But when we hear the words over and over and over again, they lose meaning. So I wanted to kind of do something where we get to experience it and not just think about it. So I want to invite you to close your eyes for a moment and breathe and focus on your exhale for a moment. Yeah, just giving yourself a moment to clear out. And now what I would invite you to do is to bring your attention to something, anything, no matter how small or how big, that is good and right in your life right now. It may be the sound of a bird. It may be the love of a pet. This may sound silly. It may be that one kitchen tool that you love using because it works so good. Whatever is good and right, bring it into your awareness and just allow yourself to be with it for a moment. Bring yourself into the moment of experiencing it, of utilizing it, of seeing, of listening, of feeling. And breathe. One more. And then open your eyes if you've closed your eyes. And realize in that moment, no matter how small, you made a different choice. You made a conscious choice. You changed your water. You are no longer just at the behest of what's happening outside of you. Moment by moment, awareness by awareness, we change our lives. I wish you a week of coming back to what's good and right. Travel well. See you next week. Bye now.